episode is.
Okay. 258 for a reason, babe.
Wow.
Okay. 1, 2.
Hello everyone!
We're from
Malaysia! We are from Group 8 from Japanese Culture Section 3. So, before we begin, let's get to know each other first. So,
I am Annisa.
I'm Dinie.
I'm Alyssa.
and I am Hazirah. You're probably wondering how much Malaysian education system differs from the Japanese education system. So, first, kindergarten is compulsory for the child when a child reaches the age of 5 in Malaysia. Then we are required to enroll in primary school for 6 years from the age of 7 until 12 years old, and straight away went to high school for about 5 years until it reaches the age of 17 years old. We have various options of what type of schools that we can choose to be in. Like us, all of us went into different type of a school. So first you have like national secondary school, where you can go back and forth from your home to your school every day, like my school. And then fully residential school, SBP, and also religion secondary school, SMKA, and many more. A fun fact, compared to the other countries that call for the college entrance exam, like in Japan, we also have our own version of that too. So, to pass high school, to complete your high school, you have to sit for SPM, Sijil Pelajaran Malaysia, which directly translates to Malaysian Certificate of Education. SPM is an annual exam which is mandatory for all Malaysian students, as the results of the SPM will determine their qualification to enroll in university. So basically, if you don't sit for your SPM, you cannot consider yourself graduating high school, and you cannot enroll in any university.
So you've heard about the educational background of Malaysia when you are in your academics, but what happens after class hours? Well, after class hours, most Malaysian schools will have extracurricular activities, and these are normally separated into 3 bodies, which is your uniform activities, your club activities, and your sports activities. Now, examples of each would include uniform bodies being like the Scouts, club activities being like the cultural club, the language club, and sports activities would be like badminton or basketball. Now, in my personal experience, I was a Girl Scout. I was and I was in the Interact Club, and I was a member of the basketball team. Surrounding these extracurricular activities throughout the year, there will be at least a few competitions that you can take part in according to your uniform bodies or your club activities or your sports activities. Now, this can range from a friendly competition into school, or it can go more competitive championships, and this can range from district level all the way up to international level. One time I did participated in a basketball championship, and that was district level. Unfortunately, we lost, so I could not go forward to the state level competition, but it's okay. It's okay, right? It's alright.
Okay.
It was a great experience, and I highly recommend it to everyone to participate in competitions. Now, one last thing that I wanted to highlight was how, as Malaysians, our culture is, if there is something to be celebrated, we will celebrate it. And
that is so true.
That is so true. And this includes like very
Very
small
celebration,
events such as birthdays, friendship weeks, mental health awareness week. We all celebrate that, and in my experience, we had to do a Teachers' Day Appreciation Day for all of our teachers. So we were in charge of finding entertainment, we were in charge of competitions throughout the day, and all of that just to make our teachers feel appreciated and happy. And I think it's cute, you know, it makes me really happy that
it's really cute, yeah.
Exactly, it makes me really happy.
I had a similar high school experience too, but I think what I really enjoyed most were my foreign language lessons. So actually, majority of schools in Malaysia don't really offer foreign language classes, but there are schools that do. We have Tamil, we have Chinese, Mandarin, we also have Japanese. I took Japanese in high school. I chose to learn Japanese because I've always been interested in the Japanese culture, especially their mannerisms and also their social etiquette. Although I do admit my Japanese lessons were quite hard, I found it it was okay. It became like I got the hang of it after my sensei really helped us because she was really kind, she was really understanding. Sure, we had a lot of exercises and homeworks, but I think what was really joyful about my lessons were how my sensei really incorporated physical activities, games, demonstrations. So it wasn't just like us listening to lectures and taking notes. We had to move around. Yeah. So there was one time our sensei like, okay, you know what? Let's not study today. Let's go to the field and just like play Daruma Sangga Koronda, which is a Japanese game. Yeah. So basically, it's like the red light, green light game. Yeah. So it was really fun. There was also a time where we made dangos together. Yeah, onigiri.
I love dango.
Yeah, so it was really fun. We had a lot of cultural lessons too. Yeah.
That sounds really good.
I think I'm able to do this because Malaysia is a very multinational country. We really celebrate the differences in culture. So it really inspires me to learn more about the cultures, especially the Japanese, right? Well, this is my experience in learning Japanese and its culture, but I'm sure that my friends who learn Arabic, French, Tamil, Mandarin, they also do these kind of activities.
Let me take us all back in history. For everyone's information, Japan and Malaysia established a diplomatic tie in 1957. The relationship that we have is further strengthened by the Look East policy that was introduced by our former Prime Minister Tun Mahathir. This policy aimed at learning Japanese values, cultures, morals, and ethics, and this is manifested and realized through education as well. So we have Malaysian scholarships to Japan for students, and we also have Malaysia-Japan student exchange programs for the students here. In our university, we have subjects like Japanese language, Japanese culture, where we learn their history and their culture as well. We have Japanese language for the workplace and so much more. We also have a Japanese room where we use it for classes and also events. That day, 3 of us actually joined a kimono and tea ceremony workshop. It was by the Kizuna Club, which is the Japanese club that is in our university. So I am very proud to say that we are decent in tying an obi belt. During my student leadership program in my high school, we had a program where we talked to Japanese students via online platforms. So we exchanged opinions and thoughts and comparisons of each country's economics, education system, socio-cultural practices, and it was really fun.
That
it
was
was
really
very
fun.
fruitful.
Sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
So that is all that we have for our sharing on Malaysian culture. We cannot wait to meet you guys via online and as well as exchange cultures with you. Alright, we can't wait. See you soon.
Bye!
Dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu.